Bisha, Chikamala, Lovatikawo, Feletule Wanga, Lovatikawo, Bisha, Chikamala, Lovatikawo, Feletule Wanga, Lovatikawo. Kamala, Lovatikawo, Feletule Wanga, Lovatikawo, Kamala, Lovatikawo, Feletule Wanga, Lovatikawo, Kamala, Lovatikawo.
Crucible, make Randolph Baker love me. Make Conrad Mayday love me. John Markle loves me. Make Michael Douglas love me. Oh, Abby, who do you want? Abby wants John Proctor. Oh, put a spell on Randolph Baker. Get him for her. Get Abby John Proctor.
No, that'd be bad thing. No! Abby!
God help me. Betty, child, dear child, will you wake? Will you open up your eyes?
Uncle, Susanna Walcott's here from Dr. Griggs.
What does the doctor say, child?
He bid me come and tell you, Reverend Sir, that he cannot discover no medicine for in his books.
Then he must search on.
He bid me tell you that you might look to unnatural things
No,
for the cause of
no.
it.
Tell him I have sent for Reverend Hale of Beverly. He will surely confirm there be no unnatural cause here.
Speak nothing of it in the village, Susanna.
Speak nothing of unnatural causes.
Aye, sir. I pray for her.
Uncle, the rumor of witchcraft is all about. I think you best go and deny yourselves. I'll sit with her.
And what shall I say? That my daughter and my niece I discovered dancing like heathen in the forest.
Uncle, we did dance. Let you tell them I confessed it. And I'll be whipped if I must be, but there, speaking of witchcraft. Betty's not witched.
If you trafficked with spirits in the forest, I must know it now.
We never conjured spirits.
Now hear me, child. You must know there is a faction in this church that is sworn to drive me from my pulpit.
I know that, sir.
They will destroy me now if my own household is discovered to be the very center of some obscene practice.
It was sport, Uncle.
You call this sport? She cannot wake. And I cannot blink what I saw, Abigail, for my enemies will not blink it. I saw a dress lying on the grass.
A dress.
A dress. And I thought I saw
No, it was naked.
I saw it, Abigail. Your name in the town. It is entirely white, is it not?
There'd be no blush about my name.
Why did Goody Proctor discharge you from her service?
She hates me, Uncle, for I would not be her slave.
I have heard said that Mr. Proctor and you...
My name is good in the village. Goody Proctor's an envious, gossiping liar.
It is a marvel. It is surely a stroke of hell upon you.
No, it is...
How high did she fly? How high?
No, she never flew.
Mr. Collins saw her going over Ingersoll's barn and come down light as a bird, he says.
Now look you, Goody Putnam,
It is a providence the thing is out now. It is a providence.
What's up, Mr. Putnam?
Why, her eyes is closed. Look you, Anne.
Why, that's strange. Ours is open.
Your Ruth is sick.
The devil's touch is heavier than sick. It's death, you know. Death driving into them, forked in hook.
Why? How does Ruth ail?
Her eyes are opened, and she walks. But she hears not, sees not, and cannot eat. Her soul is taken, surely.
They say you've sent for Reverend Hale of Beverly?
A precaution only. He has much experience in all demonic arts, and
He has indeed, and found a witch in Beverly last year.
Now, Goody Ann, they only thought that were a witch, and I'm certain there be no element of witchcraft here.
No witchcraft? Now look you, Mr.
Thomas,
Ferris.
we cannot leap to witchcraft. They will howl me out of Salem for such corruption in my house.
Mr. Paris, I have taken your part in all contention here, and I would continue. But I cannot if you hold back in this. There are hurtful, vengeful spirits laying hands on these children.
Thomas!
Reverend Paris, I have laid 7 babies unbaptized in the earth. Hardy babies, yet each withered in my arms the very night of their birth. And now my Ruth, my only, shrivels like a sucking mouth or puffing on her life too. So I thought to send her to your Tituba.
Tituba? What made Tituba?
Tituba knows how to speak to the dead, Mr. Paris.
Goody Ann, it is a formidable sin to conjure up the dead.
Who else may surely tell us what person murdered my baby?
Woman!
Don't you understand it, sir? There's a murdering witch among us, bound to keep herself in the dark.
You conjuring spirits last night.
Not I, sir. Tituba and Ruth.
Let you take hold here. Wait for no one to charge you. Declare it yourself. You have discovered witchcraft!
In my own house, Thomas. They will topple me with this. They will make of it a...
Your pardons. I only thought to see how Betty is.
Why aren't you home? Who's with Ruth?
Her grandma come. She's improved a little, I think. She gave a powerful sneeze before.
Oh, there's a sign of life.
I think you need not worry any more, Goody Putnam. Or a grand sneeze. Another like it will shake her wits together, I'm sure.
Now look you, sir. Let you strike out against the devil and the village will bless you for it. Come speak to them.
I have no answer for that crowd. I'll wait till Mr. Hale arrives.
Pray with them. They're thirsting for your word, mister.
I'll lead them in a song. But let you speak nothing of witchcraft yet. I will not discuss it. The cause is yet unknown. I have had enough contention since I came. I want no more.
Mercy, you go home to Ruth, did you hear?
I'm
She starts for the window. Cry for me at once.
How is Ruth sick?
weirdish. She seems to walk like a dead one since last night.
Betty. Now, Betty, dear, stop this. Betty, wake up now!
Have you tried hitting her? I gave Ruth a good one before. Waked her for a minute.
Here, let me know he'll be coming back. Listen, they'd be questioning you. You tell them we danced. I told him as much already. And he knows Tituba conjured Ruth's dead sisters to come out of the grave.
And what more?
He saw you naked.
Oh, Jesus.
What'll we do? The whole town's talking witchcraft. They'll be calling us witches, Abby.
She means to tell, I know it.
Abby, we've got to tell. Witchery's a hanging error. You'll only be whipped for dancing and the other things.
Betty. Now, Betty, dear, wake up now. It's Abigail. I'll beat you, Betty! I talked to your papa and I told him everything. So there's nothing to... I want my mama! Your mama's dead and buried.
I'll fly to Mama! Let me fly!
I told him everything. He knows now. He knows everything.
You drank blood, Abby! You didn't tell him that!
But you never say that again. You will never.
You did! You did! You drank a charm to kill John Proctor's wife! You drank a charm to kill Goody Proctor!
Shut it! Now shut it! Now look, you. All of you. We danced. And Tituba conjured Ruth Putnam's dead sisters, and that is all. And mark this. Let either of you breathe a word, or the edge of a word about the other things, and I will come to you in the black of some terrible night, and I will bring a pointy reckoning that will shudder you. You know I can do it. I saw Indians smash my dear parents' heads on the pillow next to mine, and I've seen some reddish work done at night. And I can make you wish you had never seen the sun go down. Now you, sit up and stop this!
What's got her? Abby, she's going to die. It's a sin to conjure.
I say shut it, Mary Warren!
Oh, I'm just going home, Mr. Proctor. I only come to see the great doings in the world.
I'll show you a great deal on your arse. Now get you home. My wife is waiting with your work.
I best be off. I have my Ruth to watch. Good morning, Mr. Proctor.
I almost forgot how strong you are, John Proctor.
What's this mischief here?
We were dancing in the woods last night. My uncle leaped down on us. She took fright is all.
You're wicked yet, aren't you? You've been clapped in the stocks before you're 20.
Give me a word, John. A soft word.
No, Abby, that's done with.
Come 5 miles to see a silly girl fly? I know you better.
Come to see what mischief your uncle's ruined.
John, I've been waiting for you every night.
Abby, I give you no hope to wait for me.
I have something better than hope, I think.
Abby, you'll put it out of mind. I'm not be coming for you more.
You're surely sporting with me.
You know me better.
I know how you clutched my back behind your house and sweated like a stallion when I come near. Or did I dream that? I saw your face when she put me out. You loved me then and you do now.
Abby, I may think of you softly from time to time. But I will cut off my hand before I'll ever reach for you again.
Oh, I marvel how such a strong man may let such a sickly wife.
You speak nothing of Elizabeth.
She is blackening my name in the village, telling lies about me. She is a cold, sniveling woman, and you bend to her.
Do you look for women?
Look for John Proctor, he who took me from my sleep and put knowledge in my heart. I never knew what pretense Salem was. I never knew all the lying lessons I'd been taught by all these Christian women and the covenanted men. All of them boiling in lust. Now you bid me go dead to all you taught me. I know you, John Proctor. You loved me. And whatever sin it is, you love me yet. John, pity me! Pity me! Betty! Betty, please stop!
Go on out! Stop in here!
What happened? What are you doing to her? Betty! Betty!
She heard me singing, and suddenly she's up and screaming.
The psalm, she cannot bear to hear the Lord's name.
God forbid. Mercy, run to the doctor. Tell him what's happened here.
Mark it for a sign. Mark it.
It is a notorious sign of witchcraft afoot, goody nurse.
When they
A
cannot
prodigious
bear to
sign.
hear the Lord's.
Rebecca, go to her. She suddenly cannot bear to hear the Lord's name.
Is she gonna fly again? I hear she flies.
Man, be quiet.
There is hard sickness here, Giles Corey, so please, to keep the quiet.
What have you done?
What do you make of it, Rebecca?
Goody nurse, will you go to my Ruth and see if you can wake her?
I have 11 children, and I am 26 times a grandma. And I've seen them all through their silly seasons. And when it come on them, they will run the devil bow-legged, keeping up with their mischief. I think she'll wake when she tires of it.
Aye, that's the truth of it, Rebecca.
This is no silly season. My child cannot eat.
Well, perhaps she has not hungered yet. I hope you are not decided to go in search of loose spirits, Mr. Paris. I've heard promise of that outside.
A wide opinions running in the parish that the devil may be among us. And I would satisfy them that they are wrong.
Let you come out and call them wrong. Did you consult the wardens before you called this minister to look for devils?
There be children dying in the village, mister.
I seen them dying.
Pray, John, be calm. Mr. Paris, I think we'd best send Reverend Hale back as soon as he come. We ought to rely on the doctor now. Good prayer.
Rebecca, the doctor's baffled.
If so he is, let us go to God for the cause of it.
You think it's God's work you should never lose a child, nor grandchild either. And I bury all but one? There are wheels within wheels in this village, and fires within fires.
There is prodigious danger in the seeking of loose spirits. I fear it, I fear it.
When Reverend Hale arrives, you will proceed to look for signs of
You
witchcraft.
cannot command Mr. Paris. We vote by name in this society, not by acreage.
I never heard you worried so on this society, Mr. Proctor. I do not think I've seen you at Sabbath meetings since snow flew.
I had trouble enough with that. I come 5 miles to hear him preach only hellfire and bloody damnation.
Take it to heart, Mr. Paris. There are many who quail to bring their children to church these days because you hardly ever mention God anymore.
I do not preach for children, Rebecca. It is not the children who are unmindful of their obligations toward this ministry.
Unmindful?
Where is my wood? My contract provides for it. I am paid little enough without I spend my salary on fire. I left a thrifty business in the Barbados to serve the Lord. You people seem not to comprehend that a minister is the Lord's man in the parish. A minister is not to be so lightly crossed and contradicted. I am not blind. There is a faction and a party in this church.
Against you.
Against him and all authority.
Why then I must find it and join it.
He does not mean that.
I have a crop to sow and lumber to drag home. What say you, Giles? Let's find the party. He says there's a party.
A moment, Mr. Proctor. What lumber is it you'll be dragging, if I may ask you?
My lumber from out my forest by the riverside.
That tract is in my bounds. It's in my bounds, Mr. Proctor. My grandfather willed me all the land between the
Your
river...
grandfather had a habit of willing land that never belonged to him, if I may say it plain.
That's God's truth. He nearly willed away my north pasture, but he knew I'd break his fingers before he set his name to it. Let's get your lumber home, John. I feel a sudden wind of work coming.
You load one oak of mine and you'll fight to drag it home.
I will win too, Putnam. This foot and I. Come on, John.
I'll have my men on you, Corey. I'll clap a writ on you.
Pray you, someone take these.
Mr. Hale, oh, it's good to see you again.
My, they're heavy.
Well, they must be. They're weighted with authority.
You do come prepared, Mr. Hale.
We shall need hard study if it comes to tracking down the old boy.
I've always wanted to ask a learned man, what signifies the reading of strange books? I wake at night many a time and found her in the corner reading of a strange book.
Now, who have you found?
Martha, my wife. Last night I could not say my prayer, and when she closed her book and left the house, suddenly marked this I could pray again.
Ah, stop at your prayer. That is strange. I shall speak with you further on that, Mr.
Yeah, Corey, sir. Giles Corey. I'm not saying the devil's touch.
I will discuss it. You cannot be Rebecca Nurse.
I am, sir. You know me?
We in Beverly have all heard of your great charities.
Do you know this gentleman? Mr. Thomas Putnam and his good wife, Anne.
Putnam, I had not expected such distinguished company, sir.
It does not seem to help us today, Mr. Hale. We look to you to come to our house and save our child.
Your child ails too.
Her soul seems flown away. She sleeps and yet she walks.
She cannot
Cannot eat! Do you men have afflicted children?
No, no. These are farmers. John Proctor.
He don't believe in witches.
I never spoke on witches one way or the other. I've heard you to be a sensible man, Mr. Hale. I hope you leave some of it in Salem.
Will you look at my daughter, sir? She's tried to leap out the window. We discovered her this morning on the high road, waving her arms as though she'd fly.
tries to fly. She cannot bear to hear the Lord's name, Mr. Hale. That is a sure sign of witchcraft.
You cannot look to superstition in this. The devil is precise. The marks of his presence are definite as stone. And I must tell you all now that I shall not proceed unless you are prepared to believe me, should I find no bruise of hell upon her.
It is agreed, sir. It is agreed. We will abide by your judgment.
Good then. Now, sir, what were your first warning of this strangeness?
Why, I discovered her, and my niece, my slave, and several of the other girls dancing in the forest.
You permit dancing?
No, no. It were secret.
Mr. Paris's slave has knowledge of conjuring, sir.
We cannot be sure of that, Goody Ann.
I know it, sir. I sent my child. She should learn from Tituba, who murdered her sisters.
Goody Ann, you sent a child to conjure up the dead?
Let God blame me, not you, Rebecca. I'll not have you judging me. Is it a natural work to lose all 7 children before they live a day?
7 dead in childbirth.
5.
Mark me, within these books are all the invisible worlds caught, defined, and calculated. Here all of your familiar spirits, your incubi and succubi, your witches that go by land, by air, and by sea, your wizards of the night and of the day. Have no fear, if he's come among us, I mean to crush him utterly.
Will it hurt the child, sir?
I cannot tell. If she is truly in the devil's grip, we may have to rip and tear to get her free.
I am too old for this. I go to God for you, sir.
Hope you do not mean we go to Satan here.
I wish I knew.
Now mark me. The devil is in her. You shall witness some frightful wonders in this room, so please, to keep your wits about you. Mr. Putnam, be alert in case she tries to fly. Betty, please sit up. I'm John Hale, minister of Beverly. I've come to help you, dear.
How can it be the devil? Why would he choose my house to strike? We have all manner of licentious people in the village.
Aye, but what victory would the devil have to win his soul already bad? It is the best the devil wants, and who is better than the minister?
Betty, answer Mr. Hale. Betty!
Does someone afflict you, child? It need not be woman, mind you, or a man. Is there some bird invisible to others comes to you, or a beast? Is there some figure that bids you fly? In nomine Domini Sabaoth, sui filique iter infernos. Abigail, what sort of dancing were you doing with her in the forest?
Why, common dancing is all.
Mr. Paris, were there fire or kettle in the grass where they were dancing?
That were only soup.
Did you notice anything living in the kettle?
I do believe there were some movement in the soup.
That frog jumped in. We never put it in.
Abigail, it may be your cousin is dying. Did you call the devil last night?
I never called him Tituba.
She called the devil.
How did she call him?
I know not. She spoke Barbados.
I should like to speak with Tituba. Abigail, when she called him, did you feel any strangeness? A sudden cold wind, perhaps, or a trembling below the ground?
I didn't see no devil.
Abigail, you cannot evade me. Did your cousin drink of any of the brew in that kettle?
She never drank it.
Did you drink it? Have you sold yourself to the devil?
She made me do it! She made Betty do it!
Abby!
She makes me drink blood.
My baby's blood?
No, chicken blood!
Who murdered my babies, Tituba? I want their names.
Woman, are you enlisting these children for the devil?
No, sir! I don't truck with no devil!
Why can they not wait?
Are you silencing the child?
I love me, Betty!
She's sending her spirit out upon these children.
Woman, are you gathering souls for the devil?
She begged me, Couture! She begged me, make
She
child!
sends her spirit on me in church. She makes me laugh at prayer.
She have often laughed at prayer.
She comes to me every night to go and drink blood.
No.
Don't lie. She comes to me in my sleep. She's always making me dream corrupt.
Why you said that, Abby?
Sometimes I wake and find myself standing in an open doorway without a stitch on my body. I hear her laughing in my sleep. I hear her singing her Barbados songs and tempting me.
I never!
Tituba, I want you to wake this child.
I have no power on this child!
You most certainly do, and you will free her from it. When did you compact with the devil?
Don't compact with no devil!
You will confess yourself, or I will take you out and whip you to your death, Tituba.
This woman must be hanged. She must be taken and hanged.
No! Don't hang the Juba! I'll tell him! I don't desire to work for him, sir!
The devil!
Then you have seen him.
Who else is with him?
Tituba, I know that when we bind ourselves to hell, it can be very hard to break with it. We're going to help you tear yourself free.
Oh, God, protect the Juba!
When the devil comes to you, does he ever come with another person? Another person in the village, perhaps. Maybe someone you know.
Who came with him?
Sarah Good. Did you ever see Sarah Good with him?
Or Osborne?
Was it man or woman came with him?
Was a woman.
Tituba, you must have no fear to tell us who they are. Do you understand? You are God's instrument put in our hands to discover the devil's agents among us, chosen to help us cleanse our village. So speak out to Tituba. Turn your back on him and face God. Face God, and God will surely protect you.
God, protect the Juba!
Now when the devil comes to you, who came with him? How many?
Their names, their names!
The devil come once told me that, and he said to me, look, I have white people belong to me.
Was Sarah Good with him? Or Osborne?
Names, their names!
And I look, and there was Goody Good
Sarah Good!
and Goody Osborne.
I knew it. Goody Osborne were midwife to me 3 times. My babes always shriveled in her hands.
Tituba, how can you bear to see this child suffering? You must give us all their names. Who else?
I want to open myself. I want the light of God. I want the sweet love of Jesus. I danced for the devil. I saw him. I wrote in his book. I saw Sarah Good with the devil. I saw Goody Osborne with the devil. I saw Bridget Bishop with the devil. I saw George Davis with the devil. I saw Debbie Howe with the devil.
Glory to God! It is broken. They are free.
I saw Bridget Bishop with the devil. I saw Goody Zimmer with the devil.
The marshal! I'll call the marshal!
I saw Let the marshal be
I saw Goody Hawkins with the devil.
I saw Goody Bear with the devil. I saw Goody Good with the devil. I saw Goody Hawkins with the devil. I saw Goody Bear with the devil.
Precis, allt det precis, och ta det testa vid liv. Durat, ett durat,
Judge Danforth.
Judge Hawthorne, Reverend Tail.
And this is Thomas Putnam.
Mr. Putnam, I assure you, His Majesty's government is determined that the devil shall not rule over 1 single inch of Massachusetts. And if he indeed has come, here in Salem is where we shall dig him out.
The afflicted girls, sir.
Sarah Osborne.
Sarah Good has confessed to witchcraft and will not hang. She testifies that when the devil came to her, you were in his company.
Your honors, I never see no devil. You girls give up your fun and you stop your stories. You bring me to harm. You bring me to harm.
Stop hurting me, Goody Osborne! Let me go! Let me go! Stop! Help Judge Danforth!
What keeps you so late? It's almost dark.
We're planting far out to the forest edge.
Oh, you're done then.
Aye. I think we'll see green fields soon. Swarm as blood beneath the clods.
That's well.
If the crop is good, I'll buy George Jacobs' heifer. How would that please you?
Aye, it would.
I mean to please you, Elizabeth.
I know it, John.
You ought to bring some flowers in the house.
I will tomorrow.
It's winter in here yet. On Sunday we'll walk the farm together. I never seen such a load of flowers on the earth. Massachusetts is a beauty in the spring.
Aye, it is.
I think you're sad again. Are you?
Come so late, I thought you'd gone to Salem this afternoon.
I thought better of it.
Mary Warren's there today.
Why'd you let her? You heard me forbid her go to Salem anymore.
I couldn't stop her.
But it's a fault, Elizabeth. You're the mistress here, not Mary Warren.
She frightened all my strength away.
How may that mouse frighten you?
It is a mouse no more. I forbid her go, and she raises up her chin and say to me, I must go to Salem, Goody Proctor, for I am an official of the court.
What court?
4 judges out of Boston they've sent. Weighty magistrates.
They're mad.
14 people in the jail now. And they'll be tried, John, and hanged.
They never hang.
The deputy governor promised hanging if they'll not confess. Abigail Williams brings the other girls into the court, and where she walks, the crowd will part for her like the sea for Israel. And folks are brought before them, and if they scream and howl and fall to the floor, the person's clapped in the jail for bewitching them.
Oh, it is a lot mischief.
I think you must go to Salem, John. You must tell them it is a fraud.
It is surely.
Then let you go to Ezekiel Cheever. He knows you well. Tell him what Abigail said to you in her uncle's house last week. She said it had naught to do with witchcraft, did she not?
Yes, she did. She did.
God forbid you keep that from the court, John. I would go to Salem now, John. Let you go tonight.
I'll think on it.
You cannot keep it.
I know I cannot keep it. When she told it to me in a room alone, I have no proof for it.
You were alone with her.
For a moment alone, I.
Why, then it is not as you told me.
For a moment, I say. The others coming soon after.
Do as you wish.
Woman, I'll not have your suspicion anymore.
Then let you not earn it.
You doubt me yet?
John, if it were not Abigail that you must go to her, would you falter now? I think not.
Do not judge me more, Elizabeth. I have forgotten Abigail.
And I.
Spare me! You forget nothing and you forgive nothing. Learn charity, woman. I have gone tiptoe in this house all 7 months since she is gone. I have not gone from there to there without I try to please you. It's still an everlasting funeral marches round your heart.
John, you were not open with me. You saw her with a crowd, you said. Now
I'll plead my honesty no more, Elizabeth. I should have roared you down when first you told me your suspicion. But I wilted, and like a Christian, I confessed. Confessed, but you're not God, Elizabeth! Then try to remember it. Try to look sometimes for the goodness in me and judge me not.
I do not judge you. The magistrate sits in your heart that judges you.
I never thought you but a good man, John, only somewhat bewildered.
Oh, Elizabeth, your justice befalls me here.
Now, Ruth Putnam, where did you last see George Jacobs?
He comes flying through my window and lays down upon me, crushing the breath beneath me, and he says, I will have your life if you testify against me.
Ruth, you are mistaken. You know me. I'm your neighbor. I have 600 acres next to your father's.
Ruth Putnam has informed me that this very instant there is a black specter whispering in your ear.
Shame! Shame! Shame on all of you!
How dare you mock them, Martha Corey?
What else are fools for?
How do you go to Salem when I forbid it?
I am sick. I am sick, Mr. Proctor. Pray hurt me not. I made a gift for you today, Goody Proctor. I had to sit long hours in a chair and pass the time with sewing.
Well, thank you. It's a fair point.
We must all love each other now, Goody Proctor.
Mary, is it true? There'll be 14 women arrested.
No, sir. There be 39 now.
Why, she's weeping. What ails you, child?
Goody Osborne will hang.
Hang. Hang, you say?
I.
The deputy governor will permit it?
He sentenced her. He must. But not Sarah Good, for Sarah Good confessed, you see.
Confessed? To what?
That she sometimes made a compact with Lucifer to torment Christians till God's thrown down, and we all must worship hell forevermore.
But surely you know what a jabberer she is. Did you tell them that?
Mr. Proctor, in open court, she near to choked us all to death.
How choked you?
She sent her spirit out, and I feel a misty coldness climbing up my back, and the skin on my skull begin to creep, and I feel a clamp around my neck, and I cannot breathe air, and then I hear a voice, a screaming voice, and it were my voice, and all at once I remembered everything she done to me.
Why? What did she do to you?
So many times, Mr. Proctor, she'd come to this very door, begging bread and a cup of cider. And mark this, whenever I turned her away empty, she mumbled.
She may mumble if she's hungry.
So when I told that to Judge Hawthorne, and he asks her so, Sarah Good, says he, what curse do you mumble that this girl must fall ill after turning you away? And then she replies, why, Your Excellency, no curse at all. I only say my commandments. I hope I may say my commandments, says she.
That's an upright answer.
Aye, but then Judge Hawthorne say, recite for us your commandments. And of all the 10, she could not say a single one. She never knew no commandments, and they had her in a flat lie.
And so condemned her?
She condemned herself.
You would not go to court again, Mary Warren.
I must tell you, sir, I will be gone every day now. I am amazed you do not see what weighty work we do.
What work you do? It's strange work for a Christian girl to hang old women.
But sir, they'll not hang them if they confess. Sarah Good will only sit in jail sometime. And here's a wonder for you. Think on this. Goody Good is pregnant.
Pregnant? Are they mad? The woman's near to 60.
They had Dr. Griggs examine her, and she's full to the brim. And smoking a pipe all these years and no husband either. But she's safe. Thank God, for they'll not hurt the innocent child. You must see it, sir. It's God's work we do.
Mary, promise you'll stay home now.
The devil's loose in Salem. We must discover where he's hiding.
I'll whip the devil out of you.
I'll not stand whipping anymore. I saved her life today.
I am accused?
Somewhat mentioned. But I said I never see no sign you ever sent your spirit out to hurt no one. And seeing I do live so closely with you, they dismissed it.
Who accused me?
I am bound by law. I cannot tell it.
Go to bed.
I'll not be ordered to bed no more, Mr. Proctor. I am 18 and a woman, however single.
Do you wish to sit up? Then sit up.
I wish to go to bed.
Good night, then.
Good night.
Oh, the noose is up.
There'll be no noose.
She wants me dead. I knew all week it would come to this. John, would you favor me with this? Go to Abigail.
What have I to say to Abigail?
John, grant me this. You have a faulty understanding of young girls. There was a promise made in any bed.
Promise?
Spoke or silent, a promise is surely made.
What promise?
There be 1,000 names. Why does she call mine, John? I am no goody good who sleeps in ditches, nor Osborne drunken half-witted. She dare not call out such a farmer's wife, but there be monstrous profit in it. She thinks to kill me, John, and to take my place.
She cannot think it.
Have you ever shown her somewhat of contempt? She cannot pass you in church, but you will blush.
I may blush for my sin.
I think she sees another meaning in that blush.
And what see you? What see you, Elizabeth?
I think you be somewhat ashamed, for I am there and she so close.
When will you know me, woman? Were I stone, I would have cracked for shame this 7 months.
Then whatever promise she may sense, break it, John, break it. Go to her and tell her she's a whore.
Good then. I'll go.
Oh, how unwillingly.
How do you charge me with such a promise? The promise a stallion gives a mare I gave that girl.
Then why do you anger with me when I bid you break it?
Because it speaks deceit, and I am honest. But I'll plead no more. I see now that your spirit twists around the single error of my life, and I will never tear it free.
You'll tear it free. when you come to know that I will be your only wife or no wife at all. She has an arrow in you yet, John Proctor, and you know it well.
I must confess it, Your Honor. I had not expected so much of our evidence to come from children.
Recall the gospel, Mr. Hale. From the mouth of babes shall come the truth.
Aye, but Mr. Putnam, I learned that he is in constant disputation with his neighbors about his boundaries, and there are questions regarding his honesty.
Dear Reverend, no court can wait for saints to provide evidence.
Good evening.
Why, Mr. Hale. Good evening to you, sir. Come in. Come in.
Hope I do not startle you.
Well, you're not used to visitors after dark, but you're welcome here.
And you are good wife Proctor.
Aye, Elizabeth. Will you sit down, sir?
I will not keep you long, but I have some business with you.
Business at the court?
No. I come of my own authority, without hearing. Not if you are aware that your wife's name is somewhat mentioned in the court.
We know it, sir. Our Mary Bourne told us. We are entirely amazed.
I am a stranger here, as you know. And in my ignorance, I find it hard to draw clear opinions about them that come accused before the court. And so I go now from house to house. I come now from Rebecca Nurse's house.
You will never believe that Rebecca trafficked with the devil.
This is a strange time. No man may longer doubt the powers of the dark are gathered in monstrous attack upon this village. There is too much evidence now to deny it.
It's strange to think so pious a woman be secretly the devil's bitch after 70 years of such good prayer.
But the devil is a wily one, you cannot deny it. She is far from accused, however.
Only someone mentioned.
I thought so. Some questions as to the Christian character of this house, if you'll permit me.
Why, we have no fear of questions, sir.
Good then. Now in the book of record Mr. Paris keeps, I note that you are rarely in church on the Sabbath day.
My wife was sick this winter.
Could you not come alone?
I surely did come when I could. And when I could not, I prayed in this house.
But your house is not a church, Mr. Proctor. Your theology must tell you that.
It does, sir, it does. And it also tells me that a minister may pray to God, but that he have golden candlesticks upon the altar.
Golden candlesticks?
When we built this church, there were pewter candlesticks upon the altar. But Paris came, and for 20 weeks he preached nothing but golden candlesticks until he had them. I labor the earth from dawn of day to blink of night, and I tell you true, sir, when I look to heaven and see my money glaring at his elbow, it hurt my prayer, sir. It hurt my prayer.
How come it only 2 of your children are baptized?
Like it not that Mr. Parrish should lay his hand upon my baby. I see no light of God in that man, I'll not conceal it.
I must say, Mr. Proctor, that is not for you to decide. The man is ordained, and therefore the light of God is in him.
What's your suspicion, Mr.
I have no suspicions, only
upon the church. I hung the door.
Yet there is a softness in your record, Mr. Proctor, a softness.
I think perhaps we have been too hard on Reverend Paris. But sure, we never left the devil here.
Do you know your commandments, Elizabeth?
I surely do.
And you, mister?
I'm sure I do, sir.
Well, then let you recite them, if you will.
My commandments?
Aye.
Thou shalt not kill.
Aye.
Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's goods, nor make unto thee any graven image. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord in vain. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Thou shalt honor thy father and mother. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
You said that twice.
Aye. Thou shalt.
Adultery, John.
You see, sir, between the two of us, we do know them all. I think it'd be a small fault.
Theology, sir, is a fortress. No crack in a fortress may be accounted small.
There will be no love for Satan in this house, mister.
I pray it. I pray it dearly. Then I'll bid you good night.
Mr. Hale, I do think you are suspecting me somewhat, are you not?
I do not judge you, Goody Proctor. It is my duty to add what I may to the godly wisdom of the court. I bid you good night.
John, I think you must tell him.
What's that?
Will you tell him?
Mr. Hale, I know that children's sickness had naught to do with witchcraft.
Not to do with
Mr. Parrish discovered them sporting in the woods. They were startled and took sick.
Who told you this?
Abigail Williams.
Abigail Williams told you it had naught to do with witchcraft.
She told me the day you came, sir.
Why did you keep this?
I never knew until tonight that the world has gone daft with such nonsense.
Nonsense! Mister, I myself have examined Tituba, Saragood, and numerous others. They've confessed to dealing with the devil. They've confessed it.
Why not, if they must hang for denying it? Have you ever thought of that?
I have. Mr. Proctor, it is said you hold no belief of witches in this world. Is that true,
I have
sir?
no knowledge of it. But the Bible speaks of witches, and I will not deny what...
Mr. Hale, I cannot think that the devil may own a woman's soul when she keeps an upright way as I have. If you think that I may do only good work in the world and yet be secretly bound to Satan, then I must tell you, sir, I do not believe it.
You surely do believe in witches.
If you think that I am one, then I say there are none.
Woman, you do not fly against the gospel.
Question Abigail Williams about the gospel, not myself.
John!
Giles, what's the matter?
They take my wife. Mr. Hale, I never said my wife were a witch. I only said she were reading books.
And they take my Rebecca.
Rebecca's in the jail?
Hi. Cheever come and take her in his wagon. Not even let us see them.
Surely they've gone wild now, Mr. Hale.
Mr. Hale, my wife is the very brick and mortar of the church. And Martha Corey. No woman can be closer yet to God than Martha.
How was she charged?
For murder she's charged. For the marvelous and supernatural murder of Goody Putnam's babies. What am I to do, Mr. Hale?
Believe me, nurse, if Rebecca Nurse be tainted, then there's nothing left to stop the whole green world from burning. Let you rest upon the justice of the court. The court will send her home, I know it.
You cannot mean she'll be tried in court.
Nurse, though our hearts break, we cannot flinch. These are new times. The devil is alive in Salem, and we dare not quail to follow wherever the accusing finger points.
How has such a woman murdered children?
Man, remember this. Until an hour before the devil fell, God thought him beautiful in heaven.
Good evening, Proctor.
I hope you come not on business of the court.
I do, Proctor. I am a clerk of the court now, you know.
It is a shame, Ezekiel, that such an honest tailor that might have gone to heaven will burn in hell. You'll burn for this, do you know it?
I'd rather you not be sending me to hell. I like not the sound of it. Now believe me, Proctor, no matter how heavy the law be, all its tonnage I do carry on my back tonight. I have a warrant for your wife.
You said she were not charged.
I know nothing of it.
Who charged her?
Why, Abigail Williams charged her.
Well, what proof? What proof?
Mr. Proctor, I have little time. The court bid me search your house, but I like not to search a house. So will you hand me any puppets that your wife may keep here?
Puppets?
I never kept no puppets, not since I were a girl.
I spy a puppet, Goody Proctor.
What signifies a puppet?
Why, this is Mary's.
Mary, come down here! Mary!
Signifies puppet.
They say that it may signify that...
What's there?
Herrick, it is a needle.
What signifies a needle?
The Williams girl, Abigail, today in the tavern, without warning, she falls to the floor, screaming a scream a bull would weep to hear. Stuck 2 inches in the flesh of her belly were found a needle, and she testified that it was your wife's familiar spirit pushed it in.
Why, she done it herself. I hope you're not taking this for proof, Mr. Hale.
'Tis hard proof. I find here a needle stuck in the belly of Goody Proctor's puppet. I never warranted to see such a proof of hell, and I bid you, obstruct me not, for I...
Here now. Mary, how did this puppet come into my house?
Why, I made it in the court, sir, and give it to Goody Proctor.
Mary Warren, a needle had been found inside this puppet.
Why, I meant no harm by it, sir.
You stuck that needle in yourself?
I believe I did, sir.
Well, what say you now?
But child, you certain that this be your natural memory? Maybe perhaps someone conjures you even now to say this.
No, sir. I'm entirely myself, I think. Let you ask Abby. Abby sat beside me in the court when I made it.
The girl is murder. She must be ripped out of the world.
You hear that, Herrick? Ripped out of this world.
Out with you.
This is the warrant, man.
Damn the deputy governor, out of my house!
Proctor! Proctor!
Did she come with it? You are a broken minister.
Proctor, if she's innocent...
If she is innocent! Why do you never wonder if Paris be innocent, or Putnam, or Abigail? Is the accuser always holy now? I'll tell you what's walking Salem. Vengeance. The little crazy children are jangling the keys to the kingdom, and common vengeance writes the laws. I will not give my wife to vengeance!
must go with them. Mary, help Mr. Proctor. Children, wake, speak nothing of witchcraft. You'll frighten him.
I'll bring you home soon.
I bring me soon, John.
I will fall into an ocean on my court. Fear nothing, Elizabeth.
I will fear nothing.
Don't tie her, I'll not have her tied!
You must tie them all, John. It is fraud. You know it is fraud. What keeps you silent, minister?
I'll pay you, Herrick. I'll surely pay you!
Charity, Proctor! Charity! What I've heard in her favor, I will not fear to testify before the court. God help me. I cannot judge her guilty or innocent. I know not.
You are a coward. Though you be ordained in God's own tears, you are a coward now.
Man, consider this. It profit nothing you should lay the cause to the vengeance of a little girl. I shall pray God open up my eyes.
Mr. Proctor, very likely they'll let her come home once they're given proper evidence.
You're coming to the court with me, Mary. You will tell them how that puppet come here and who stuck the needle in.
Abby will kill me for saying that. And she'll charge lechery on you, Mr. Proctor. She'll ruin you with it. I know she will.
Good. Then her saintliness is done with. We will slide together into our pit. You will tell the court what you know.
I cannot. They'll turn on me. I
My
cannot.
wife will never die for me. I will bring your guts into your mouth, but that goodness will never die for me. Make your peace with it. Now hell and heaven grapple on our backs, and all our old pretense is ripped away. Make your peace with it.
I cannot.
Peace! It is a providence, and no great change. For we are what we always were, but naked now. I naked, and the wind, God's icy wind, will blow. I must speak with you, Abigail.
I knew it would be you. When I heard the pebbles on the window, I knew. I thought you would come a good time sooner.
I had thought to come many times.
Why didn't you? I'm so alone in the world now.
Are you? I've heard that people ride 100 miles to see your face these days.
Aye, my face. Can you see my face?
I hear that you go to the tavern every night, that you play shuffleboard with the deputy governor.
I have
What
once
did
or
you say?
twice. I have once or twice played the shuffleboard, but I have no joy in it.
Well, this is strange, Abby. I thought to find you gayer than this. I'm told a troop of boys go step for step with you wherever you walk these days.
Aye, they do. But I have only lewd looks from the boys.
And you like that not?
My spirit's changed, John. I ought to be given godly looks when I suffer for them as I do.
Oh? How do you suffer, Abby?
Why, look at my leg. I'm holes all over from their damn needles and pins. The jab your wife gave me still not healed yet, you know.
Oh, it isn't.
And sometimes she comes again and breaks it open again while I sleep.
Ah.
And George Jacobs, he comes again and again and raps me with his stick. Look at the lump I have.
Abby, George Jacobs is in the jail.
Thank God he is. Bless the day he hangs and lets me sleep in peace again. Oh, John, the world is so full of hypocrites. They pray in jail. I'm told they all pray in jail.
They may not pray.
And torture me in my bed while sacred words are coming from their mouths. Oh, it will need God himself to cleanse this town properly.
You mean to cry out still others?
I surely will. If I am not murdered, I surely will until the last hypocrite is dead.
There was no one good.
Aye, there is one. You are good.
Am I? How am I good?
Why, you taught me goodness, therefore you are good. Through fire you walked me through, John. We lay in fire and all my ignorance was burned away. And I saw them all. walking like saints to church, running to feed the sick, hypocrites in their hearts. God gave me strength to call them all liars and scrub the world clean for the love of him. Oh, John, I will make you such a wife when the world is white again, a light of heaven in your house. Eh. Why are you cold?
My wife goes to trial in the morning, Abigail.
Your wife?
She will not be condemned, Abby.
You brought me from my bed to speak of her.
I come to give you all good time to think on what to do to save yourself.
Save myself?
If you do not free my wife tomorrow, I am set and bound to ruin you, Abby.
Oh, hypocrites! Have you won him too? John, why do you let them steal your honesty?
I have found my honesty.
No. This is your wife pleading. Your sniveling, envious wife.
You will tell the court you are blind as spirits. You will tell them you cannot see them anymore and you will not cry witchery again.
Never. I know you, John Proctor. You are this moment singing secret hallelujahs that your wife will hang.
You murderous bitch!
Oh, how hard it is when pretense falls. But it falls. It falls. You've done your duty by her. Your last hypocrisy. I pray you will come again with sweeter news for me. Good night, John. Fear not. I will save you tomorrow. Yourself I will save you.
Good wife Corey, what say you in your defense?
You see, that bloody mongrel Walcott, he buy a pig off my wife 4 or 5 years ago, and the pig died soon after. So he comes dancing in for his money back, and my wife says...
Then allow your wife to speak, sir. You may yet get your turn.
I says to him, Walcott, if you haven't the wit to feed a pig properly, you'll not live to own many. And now he comes to court and claims that from that day to this, he cannot keep a pig alive for more than 4 weeks because I bewitched him with my books.
Do you deny it?
I am innocent to a witch. I know not what a witch
If
is.
ye know not what a witch is, how do you know you are not one?
Thomas Putnam is reaching out for land. He's already clutching at Jacob's 600 acres, and now he wants mine.
Arrest him, Excellency.
Hands off! Damn you, let me go!
Pray, be calm a moment.
Mr. Hale, they come and take my wife. I only said she was reading books.
Excellency, he claims hard evidence for his wife's defense. I think that in all justice you must...
Then allow him to submit his evidence in proper affidavit. You are certainly aware of our procedure.
The girls, sir. The girls are frauds.
Who is this man?
Francis Nurse, Your Excellency.
His wife's Rebecca that were condemned this morning.
We have proof the girls are deceiving you.
This is contempt, sir. Contempt!
Peace, Judge Hawthorne. Do you know who I am, Mr. Nurse?
I surely do. And I think you must be a wise judge to be what you are.
And do you know that near to 400 are in the jails for my signature? And 72 condemned to hang?
Your Excellency, I never thought to say to such a weighty judge, but you are deceived.
Mary Warren, what are you about here?
She would speak with the deputy governor.
Beware this man, Your Excellency. This man is mischief.
Who is this?
John Proctor, sir. Elizabeth Proctor is my wife.
I think you must hear the girls, sir.
Peace. What would you tell us, Mary Warren?
She never saw no spirits, sir.
Never saw no spirits?
Never!
She has assigned depositions, sir.
This court accepts no depositions.
They've come to overthrow this court, sir. This man is...
Mr. Paris, do you know, Mr. Proctor, that the entire contention of the state in these trials is that the voice of heaven is speaking through the children?
I know that, sir.
And you, Mary Warren, how came you to cry out people for sending their spirits against you?
It were pretense, sir.
I cannot hear you.
It were pretense, she says.
Ah? And the other girls? Susanna Walcott and the others? They're also pretending?
Aye, sir.
Indeed. indeed.
Excellency, surely you cannot think to let so vile a lie be spread in open court.
Indeed not. But it strikes hard upon me that she would dare come here with such a tale. Now, Mr. Proctor, before I decide whether I shall hear you or not, it is my duty to tell you this. We burn a hot fire here. It melts down all concealment.
I know that, sir.
I understand well. A husband's tenderness may drive him to extravagance in defense of a wife. Are you certain in your conscience, mister, that your evidence is the truth?
It is.
And what is your purpose in declaring this revelation in the open court before the public?
Why, I would free my wife, sir.
There lurk nowhere in your heart, nor hidden in your spirit, any desire to undermine this court?
No, sir.
Excellency, I think it be my duty.
Mr. Cheever.
You'll not deny it, John. When we come to take your wife, you denied his warrant and you damned this court.
Oh, now you have it! He did that, Mr. Hale?
He did.
In more temper, sir, I knew not what I did.
Mr. Proctor, have you ever seen the devil?
No, sir.
You are in all respects a gospel Christian.
I am, sir.
Such a Christian that will not come to church but once in a month.
Not come to church?
I have no love for Mr. Paris, it is no secret. But God I surely love.
He plow on Sunday, sir.
Plow on Sunday?
I think it be evidence, John. I am an official of this court now. I cannot keep it.
I have once or twice plowed on Sunday. I have 3 children, sir, and until last year my land give little.
You'll find other Christians that plow on Sunday if the truth be known.
Your Honor, I do not think you may judge the man on such evidence.
I judge nothing. I tell you straight, mister. I have seen marvels in this court. I have seen people choked before my eyes by spirits. I have seen them stuck by pins and slashed by daggers. I have until this moment not the slightest reason to suspect that the children may be deceiving me.
Excellency, does it not strike upon you that so many of those accused have lived so long with such
Do
upright...
you read the gospel, Mr. Proctor?
I read the gospel.
I think not. Or you should surely know that Cain were an upright man. And yet he did kill Abel.
Aye, God tells us that. But who tells us Rebecca Nurse murdered 7 babies by sending out her spirit on them? It is the children only, and this one will swear she lied to you.
Aye, she's the one.
Mr. Proctor, this morning your wife sent me a claim in which she states she is with child.
My wife pregnant.
We have examined her body. There be no sign of it.
But if you say she is pregnant, sir, then she must be. That woman will never lie, Mr. Danforth.
She will not.
Never, sir, never.
We have thought it too convenient to be credited. However, I will let her be kept another month, and if she begin to show her natural signs, you shall have her living until she is delivered. What say you to that? Come, man. You say her only purpose is to save your wife. Good. Then she is saved at least this year, and a year is long. What say you, sir? Will you drop this charge?
I think I cannot, sir.
Then your purpose is somewhat larger.
He's come to overthrow this court, Your Honor.
These are my friends. Their wives are also accused.
This court is recessed for 1 hour. Now, what depositions do you have for us, Mr. Parker? And I beg you, be clear, open as the sky, and honest.
I am no lawyer, sir, so...
The pure in heart need no lawyer. Proceed as you will.
This is a testament. People signing it declare their good opinion of Rebecca and my wife and Martha Corey.
Their good opinion?
These are all landholding farmers, members of the church. If you'll notice, sir, they've known the women many years and never saw no sign they had dealings with the devil.
This is a clear attack upon the court.
Is every defense an attack upon the court? Can no
All
one
innocent and Christian people are happy for the courts in Salem. These people are gloomy for it.
How many names are here?
91, Your Excellency.
These people should be summoned for questioning.
These are all covenanted Christians, sir.
Then I'm sure they may have nothing to fear. Mr. Cheever, have warrants strung for all of these. Arrest for examination.
Mr. Danforth, I gave them all my word no harm would come to them for signing this.
A person is either with this court, or he is to be counted against it. There be no road between. This is a sharp time, now a precise time. We live no longer in the dusky afternoon when evil mixed itself with good and befuddled the world. Now by God's grace the shining sun is up, and them that fear not light will surely praise it. I hope you will be one of those. Come, Mr. Proctor. We wait.
This is Mr. Corey's deposition.
Oh? This is very well phrased, Mr. Corey. My compliments. Have you legal training?
The best, sir. I'm 33 time in court in my life, and always plaintiff, too.
Oh, then you're much put upon.
I am never put upon. I know my rights, sir, and I will have them.
Mr. Putnam, I have here an accusation by Mr. Corey against you. He states that you coldly prompted your daughter to cry witchery upon George Jacobs that is now in the jail.
It is a lie.
Excellency, if Jacobs hangs for a witch, he forfeit up his property. That's law, and there's none but Putnam with the coin to buy so great a peace. But this man is killing his neighbors for their land.
Proof, sir, proof.
The proof is there. I have it from an honest man who heard him say it. She had given him a fair gift of land the day his daughter cried out on Jacobs.
In the name of this man?
He'll lay in jail if I give his name.
This is contempt of the court, Mr. Danforth.
I mentioned my wife's name, and I'll burn long enough for that. I stand mute.
In that case, I have no choice but to arrest you for contempt of this court.
This is a hearing. You cannot clap me for contempt of a hearing.
You are a foolish old man. Court is now in session. Mr. Cheever, begin the record.
Your Honor, he has the story in confidence, sir.
The devil lives on such confidences.
Old man, if you're informant in anonymity, I must know why.
Excellency. There is a prodigious fear of this court in the country.
There is fear in the country, Mr. Hill, because there is a moving plot to topple Christ in the country.
But it does not follow that everyone accused is part of it.
No uncorrupted man may fear this court, Mr. Hill. None! You are under arrest for contempt of this court.
I'll cut your throat, Putnam. I'll kill you yet.
Peace, Giles, peace.
Careful, John. Say nothing more. You'll hang us all.
This is a court of law. I'll have no effrontery here.
Peace, Giles. We'll prove it all now. Forgive him, sir, for his old age. This is Mary Warren's deposition. I ask you remember, sir, while you read it, that until 2 weeks ago she were no different than the other children are today. You saw her scream. She howled. She testified that familiar spirits choked her. She even swore that Satan, in the form of women now in jail.
We know all this.
Women now in jail tried to win her soul away. But she swears now that her friends are lying. She swears that she never saw Satan.
Excellency, I am a minister of the Lord, and I dare not take a life without there be proof so immaculate, no slightest qualm of conscience may doubt it.
Mr. Hale, you surely do not doubt my justice.
No, sir, but a claim so weighty cannot be argued by a farmer. I've signed 72 death warrants. I've signed away the soul of Rebecca Nurse, and my hand shakes yet as with a wound. I pray you, sir, this argument let lawyers present to you.
I've been 32 years at the bar, sir, and I should be confounded were I called upon to defend these people. In an ordinary crime, how does one defend the accused? He calls up witnesses to prove his innocence. But witchcraft is ipso facto, on its face and by its nature, an invisible crime, is it not? Therefore, who may possibly be witness to it? The witch and the victim. None other. And we cannot hope the witch will accuse herself, granted. Therefore, we must rely upon her victims. And they do testify. The children certainly do testify. For deposition, Mr. Proctor.
I should like to question...
Mr. Paris, I bid you be silent. She's not hardy, it seems.
No, she's not, sir. Now remember what the angel Raphael said to the boy Tobias. Remember it. Do that which is good, and no harm shall come to thee.
Mary Ward, how came you to this turnout? Has Mr. Proctor threatened you for this deposition?
No, sir.
Then you tell me you sat in my court, callously lying, when you knew people would hang by your evidence?
I did, sir.
Do you not know that God damns all liars, or is it now that you lie?
No, sir. I am with God now.
I tell you this. You are either lying now or you are lying in the court. And in either case, you have committed perjury and will go to jail for it.
I cannot lie no more. I am with God. I am with God.
Children, your friend, Mary Ward, has given us a deposition in which she swears none of you ever saw any manifest of the devil. This is a court of law. The law, based upon by the Bible and written by Almighty God, forbid the practice of witchcraft, and describe death as the penalty thereof. But likewise, children, the law and Bible damn all bearers of false witness. Now then, it may well be that Mary Ward has been conquered by Satan, who sends her here to distract our sacred purpose. If so, her neck will break for it. But if she speak true, I bid you now, drop your guile and confess your pretense. For a quick confession will go easier. Abigail Williams, rise. Is there any truth in this?
No, sir.
A puppet were discovered in Mr. Proctor's house, stabbed by a needle. Mary Warren claims that you witnessed how she herself stuck her needle into it for safekeeping. What say you to that?
It is a lie, sir.
When you worked for Mr. Proctor, did you see any puppets in that house?
Goody Proctor always kept puppets.
Mary Ward swears she never saw no puppets in my house.
Could there not have been puppets hid where no one ever saw them?
There might also be a dragon with 5 legs in my house, but no one has ever seen it.
We are here, Your Excellency, precisely to discover what no one has ever seen.
Your Honor, what profit this girl to turn herself about? What may Mary Warren gain but hard questioning and worse?
You are charging this child, Abigail Williams, with a marvelous, cool plot to murder your wife?
It is not a child. Now hear me, sir. In the sight of this congregation, she have twice been put out of this meeting house for laughter during prayer.
What's this? Laughter during...
Excellency, she were under Tituba's power at that time. But she is solemn now.
Aye. Now she is solemn and goes to hang people.
Quiet, man!
Mary, now tell the governor how you danced in the woods.
Excellency, since I come to Salem, this man is blackening my name. He...
In a moment, sir. What is this dancing?
Mr. Proctor.
Abigail leads the girls to the woods, Your Honor, and they have danced there, naked.
Your Honor, this...
Mr. Paris discovered them himself.
Mr. Paris!
I can only say...
Excellency, when I first arrived from Beverly, Mr. Paris told me it was so.
Do you deny it, Mr. Paris?
I do not, sir. But I never saw any of them naked.
But she have danced.
I, sir.
Abigail?
Excellency, will you permit me?
Pray proceed.
You say you never saw no spirits, Mary, were never threatened or afflicted by any manifest of the devil or the devil's agents.
No, sir.
And yet, when people accused of witchery confronted you in court, you would faint, saying their spirits came out of their bodies and choked you?
That were pretense, sir.
But you did turn cold, did you not? I myself picked you up many times and your skin were icy.
She only pretended to faint, Your Excellency. They're all marvelous pretenders.
Then can she pretend to faint now?
Now?
Why not? Now there are no spirits attacking her, for no one in this room is accused of witchcraft. So let her turn herself cold now. Let her pretend she is attacked now. Let her faint! Faint!
Faint?
Aye. Faint. Prove to us how you pretended in the court so many times.
I cannot faint now, sir.
Can you not pretend it?
I have no sense of it now.
Might it be that here we have no afflicting spirits loose, but in the court there were some?
I never saw no spirits.
Then see no spirits now, and prove to us that you can faint by your own will, as you claim.
I cannot do it.
Then you will confess, will you not? It were attacking spirits made you faint.
I only thought I saw spirits.
Thought you saw them.
I heard the other girls screaming, and then the whole world crying spirits, and...
Surely your excellency is not taken by this simple lie.
Abigail, I bid you now, search your heart and tell me this. And beware, my child. To God every soul is precious, and his vengeance is terrible on them that take life without cause. Is it possible, child, that the spirits you have seen are illusion only? Some deception that may crush your mind when...
I have been hurt, Mr. Danforth. I've been near to murdered every day because I've done my duty putting out the devil's people. And this is my reward. To be mistrusted, denied, questioned like...
Child, I do not mistrust you.
Beware of it. Think you be so mighty that the power of hell may not turn your wits?
What say you?
Beware of it. There is... I know not. A wind. A cold wind has come.
Abby, Your Honor, I freeze.
You're pretending. She is cold, Your Honor. Touch her.
Mary, do you send the shadow on me?
Lord, save me!
I freeze!
It is a wind! A wind! Abby, don't do that!
Mary Boren, do you send your spirit out? I say to you, witch her!
Let me go, Mr. Proctor. I cannot.
Oh, Heavenly Father, take away the shadow!
How do you call heaven whore? Whore!
Then what do you...
It is a whore!
This will not pass! You will prove this!
I have known her, sir! I have known her.
You are a lecher.
A man will not cast away his good name, you surely know that.
Known her in what time? In what place?
In the proper place where my beasts are bedded. And now she thinks the dead with me in my wife's grave. And well she might have, for I thought of her softly. God help me, I lusted! But I beg you, sir, see her for what she is.
Do you deny every scrap and speck of this?
If I must answer that, I will leave and I will not come back again.
I have made a bail of my honor. I have rung the doom of my good name. You will believe me, Mr. Danforth. My wife is innocent, except she knew a whore when she saw one.
What looks do you give me? I will not have such looks!
You will remain where you are. Now, we shall touch the bottom of this swamp. Your wife, you say, is an honest woman.
In her life, sir, she have never lied. I have paid much to learn it.
And when she put this girl out of your house, she put her out for a harlot?
Aye, sir.
Goodness. If she say, child, it were for harlotry, may God spread his mercy on you. Turn your back. Do likewise. Now let neither of you turn to face Goody Proctor. No one in this room is to speak one word or raise a gesture, aye or nay. Mr. Cheever, report this testimony in all exactness. Goody Proctor. Stand there. You will look at me only, not at your husband.
Yes, sir.
We are given to understand that at one time you dismissed your servant, Abigail Williams.
That is true, sir.
For what cause did you dismiss her? Woman, look at me. You look in my eyes only. The answer is in your memory. Why did you dismiss Abigail Williams?
She dissatisfied me. and my husband.
In what way dissatisfied you?
She...
Look at me! Was she slovenly? Lazy? What disturbance did she cause?
Your Honor, my husband is a good and righteous man. But I were a long time sick after my last baby, and I came to think that that he were somewhat turning from me. And...
Look at me!
And I came to think he fancied her. And so one night I lost my wits and put her out on the high road.
And did he indeed turn from you?
He...
Look at me! To your own knowledge, has your husband ever committed the crime of lechery? Answer my question! Is your husband a lecher?
No.
She has spoken. Remove her, Marshal.
Elizabeth, I confess it.
Oh, God.
She only thought to save my name.
Excellency, it is a natural lie to tell. I beg you stop this now before another's condemned. Private vengeance is working through this testimony.
She spoke nothing of lechery, and this man has lied.
I believe him! This girl has always struck me false! She's...
You will not! Be gone! Be gone, I say!
What is it, child? What's there? Child, girls,
It's
what are you...
there! Behind the rafter! God! Why? Why do you come, Yellowbird?
Mr. Hale.
Be quiet!
But God made my face. You cannot want to turn my face envy is a deadly sin, Mary. But Mary, this is black art to change your shape. No, I cannot. I cannot stop my mouth. This is God's work I do.
Abby, I'm
We're
here!
attending Mr. Danforth.
Mary, please don't come down. Her claws! She's stretching her claws! Please don't hurt me!
I'm not hurting her!
Why does she see this vision?
She sees nothing!
She sees nothing!
Abby, you mustn't!
Abby, you mustn't!
I'm here! I'm here!
I'm here! I'm here!
Mary Warren, draw back your spirit out of them!
Mr. Danforth!
Mr. Danforth!
Have you compacted with the devil? Have you?
Never! Never!
Never! Never!
Why can they only repeat you?
Give me a whip, I'll stop it.
Abby, stop it!
Abby, stop it!
Stop it!
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
A little while ago you were afflicted. Now it seems you afflict others. Where did you find this power?
I have no power.
I have no power.
We're going, you mister.
You've seen the devil. You've made contact with Lucifer,
Excellency,
have
you
not?
cannot believe them!
You will confess yourself or you will hang.
Goddamn all liars.
You'll hang if you're not open with me.
Mary, remember what the angel Raphael said. Do that which is good, and no harm
Her
shall
wings! Her wings are spreading!
Nothing, Your Honor! Do you confess this power? Speak!
Look out, she's going to come down!
Will you speak?
I cannot! I cannot!
Cast the devil out! Look him in the face! Trample him! He'll save you, Mary. Only stand fast against him and...
Look out, he's coming down!
Mary, now tell the governor.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me!
Mary!
You're the devil's man!
Praise God!
Praise God!
How?
I'll not hang with you. I love God! I love God!
He bid you do the devil's work?
He come at me by night and every day. I'll murder you if my wife hangs, he says. We must overthrow the court.
Mr. Hale!
He wake me every night. His eyes were like coals and his fingers claw my neck. And I sign the devil's will.
Excellency, this child's gone wild!
Mary!
No, I love God. I go your way no more. I love God. I bless God. Abby!
What are you? You are combined with Antichrist. You will not deny.
Excellency!
I will have nothing from you, Mr. Hale. Do you confess yourself befouled with hell, or do you keep that black allegiance yet? What say you?
I say God is dead!
Hear it!
Oh, fire is burning! I hear the boot of Lucifer. I see his filthy face! And it is my face and yours, Danforth! For you know in your black heart that this be fraud! God damn sarcasm, we will all burn together!
Marshal, take him and Coy with him to the jail!
You're pulling down heaven and raising up a whore!
I denounce these proceedings, and I quit this court!
Bury them high in the air for the birds to feed on. They're not to befoul the earth.
For God's sake, man, turn back! I beseech you and must end now!
On the contrary, Mr. Hale, it must begin. After the hearings in Salem, we shall go on to Andover, to Boxford and Wenham, aye, to Boston herself. I shall dig out every one monsters until Massachusetts belongs again to God.
Aut decresis, unta detestavis, conturat, et tunc curat,
Abby, if we don't know anyone in Andover, who are we to accuse?
John, I never dreamed any of this for you. I wanted you was all.
How many have died because you wanted me?
17.
Oh God, I am.
John, there's a ship in Salem Harbor bound for Barbados. I have money for the guard. We can see this dawn on the ocean, on a ship.
It's not on a ship. We'll meet again, Abigail. But in hell.
His Majesty! Come in, Tituba, he's here, His Majesty's come! That don't look to me like His Majesty.
I thought sure you'd be the devil coming for us. Could I have a sip of cider for me going away?
And where are you off to, Sarah?
We going to Barbados. Soon the devil gets here with the feathers and the wings.
Well, it's the proper morning to fly into hell.
It'll be no hell in Barbados. Devil be singing and dancing in Barbados. It's you folks, here in Massachusetts, riding him up.
Excellency, I wonder if it would be wise to let Mr. Paris so continuously meet the prisoners. I think sometimes a man has a mad look these days.
Mad?
I met him yesterday coming out of his house. I bid him good morning and he wept and went his way. I think it is not well the village sees him so unsteady.
Perhaps he has some sorrow.
Good morning, Excellency.
Beware hard drink, Marshal.
Aye, sir.
Excellency, hear me. It is a providence. Reverend Hale has returned to bring Rebecca Nurse to God.
He bids her confess.
Hear me. Rebecca have not given me a word this 3 months since she came. Now she sits with him, and Martha Corey, and 2 or 3 others, and he pleads with them, confess their crimes and save their lives.
Why, this is indeed a providence. And they soften?
Not yet. But I thought to summon you, sir, that we might think on whether it be wise to...
Mr. Paris, be plain. What troubles you?
There is news, sir, that the court must reckon with. My niece, Abigail, sir, has vanished.
Vanished?
She and Mercy Lewis, sir. And tonight I discover my strong box is broke into.
She have robbed you.
31 pound is gone. I am penniless.
You are brainless, Mr. Paris.
Excellency, I cannot think they would run off except they fear to keep in Salem anymore. Since the news of rebellion in Andover has broken through.
There is no rebellion in Andover.
They have thrown out the courts in Andover and will have no part of witchcraft. There'll be a faction here, feeding on that news, and I tell you true, sir, there will be riot.
Riot! Why, in every execution I have seen naught but high satisfaction within the town.
Judge, it were another sort that hanged till now. Rebecca Nurse is no Bridget that lived 3 years with Bishop before she married him. John Proctor is not Isaac Ward that drank his family to ruin. Excellency, these people have great weight yet in the town. Let Rebecca stand upon the gibbet and send up some righteous prayer, and I fear she'll wake a vengeance on you. We must postpone these hangings for a
There
time.
will be no postponement.
Reverend Hale, bring even one of these to God. That confession surely damns the others in the public eye. This way, unconfessed and claiming innocence, doubts are multiplied. Many honest people will weep for them, and our good purpose is lost in their tears.
Give me the list.
It cannot be forgot, sir. that when I summoned the congregation for John Proctor's excommunication, there were hardly 30 people come to hear it. That speak of discontent, I think. And
now, sir, which of these, in your opinion, may be brought to God? I will strive with them myself till dawn.
Excellency, tonight, when I open my door to leave my house, a dagger clattered to the ground. You cannot hang this sort. There is danger for me. I dare not step outside at night.
You must pardon them. They will not budge.
Hear me. Postponement now speak of floundering in my part. Reprieve or parting must cast guilt upon them that died till now. While I speak God's law, I will not crack its voice with whimpering. Them that will not confess will hang. Now draw yourselves up like men, and help me as you are bound by heaven to do. Have you spoken with them all, Mr. Hale?
All but Proctor.
His wife must be well on with child now.
She is, sir.
What think you, Mr. Paris? You have closer knowledge of this man. Might her presence soften him?
It is possible, sir. Ye have not laid eyes on her this 3 months.
Excellency, if you postpone a week and publish to the town that you're striving for their confessions, that speak mercy on your part, not falsehood.
God will not permit me to withhold the perfection of their punishment.
Excellency, orphans wander from house to house. Abandoned cattle bellow on the high roads. The stink of rotting crops hangs everywhere, and no man knows when the harlot's cry may end his life.
You baffle me, sir. Why have you returned here?
I come to do the devil's work. Come to counsel Christians that they should belie themselves. There's blood on my head. Can you not see the blood on my head?
Mr. Hale, Goody Proctor. I hope you're not hardened.
I am yet 6 months before my time.
Pray, be at your ease. We come not for your life, we. Mr. Hale, will you speak with the woman?
Goody Proctor, your husband is marked to hang this morning.
I have heard it.
You know, do you not, that I have no connection with the court. I would save your husband's life, but if he is taken, I count myself as murderer. I've sought a Christian way, for damnation's doubled on a minister that counsels men to lie.
It is no lie. You cannot speak of lies.
It is a lie! They're innocent!
I'll hear no more of that!
Leave me, Goody Proctor, cleave to no faith when faith brings blood. Life, woman, life is God's most precious gift, and no principle, however glorious, may justify the taking of it. I beg you, woman, prevail upon your husband to confess God damns a liar less than he that throws his life away for pride.
I think that be the devil's argument.
Goody Proctor, be there no wifely tenderness within you? Your husband will die with the sunrise. Are you stone? I tell you this, woman, had I no other proof of your unnatural life, your dry eyes now would be sufficient evidence that you delivered up your soul to hell.
Let me speak with him, Excellency.
You will plead for his confession.
I promise nothing.
Pray, leave them, your excellency.
I see light in the sky, mister. Let you counsel with your wife, and may God help you turn your back on hell.
If you desire a cup of cider, Mr. Proctor, I am sure that God lead you now.
Child,
It grows.
I come for my life now.
I know it.
None have yet confessed.
Many have confessed. 100 or more, they say.
Rebecca?
Not Rebecca. She's 1 foot in heaven now. Naught may hurt her more.
And Giles?
Both feet, firmly planted. He would not answer aye or nay to his indictment, for he knew if he denied the charge, they'd hang him surely and auction out his property. So he stand mute and died Christian under the law, and so his sons will have his farm.
How did he die?
Great stones they lay upon his chest until he plead aye or nay. They say he gave them but 2 words. More weight.
Twere a fearsome man, Giles Corey.
Aye.
I have been thinking I would confess to them, Elizabeth. What say you if I give them that?
I cannot judge you, John.
What would you have me do?
As you will, I would have it. I want you living, John, that's sure.
I cannot mount the gibbet like a saint. It is a fraud. I am not that man. Nothing spoiled by giving them this lie that were not wrought long before.
And yet you've not confessed till now. Let's speak goodness in you.
Spite only keeps me silent. It is hard to give a lie to dogs. I would have your forgiveness, Elizabeth.
It is not for me to give. I have sins of my own to count. It takes a cold wife to prompt lechery, John. It were a cold house I kept. I never knew how I should say my love.
What say you, Proctor? The sun is soon up.
Do as you will, but let him be your judge. There be no higher judge under heaven than John Proctor.
I want my life.
You'll confess yourself.
I will have my life.
God be praised, it is a providence Proctor will confess.
Why do you cry it? Would you ever give them such a lie? Say it, would you ever give them this? You would not. If tongues of fire were singeing you, you would not.
Praise to God, man. Praise to God. You will be blessed in heaven for this. Now then, so let us have it.
What must be written?
Why, for the good instruction of the village, mister. This we shall post upon the church door.
John.
Come in, woman. Let goody nurse witness your good example, that she may come to God herself. Now then, Mr. Proctor, did you ever bind yourself to the devil's service?
Oh, John.
Come now. There's light in the sky. The town waits at the scaffold. Did you bind yourself to the devil's service?
I did.
Not you, John.
Now, woman, you surely see it profit nothing to keep this conspiracy any further. Will you confess yourself with him?
Why, it is a lie! How may I damn myself? I cannot. Oh, John, God send his mercy on you.
Mr. Proctor, when the devil came to you, did you ever see Rebecca Nurse in his company? Come, man, take courage. Did you ever see her with the devil?
No.
Did you ever see Martha Corey with the devil?
I did not.
Did you ever see anyone with the devil?
I did not.
You mistake me, sir. I am not empowered to trade your life for a lie. Mr. Proctor, a score of people have already testified they saw this woman with the devil.
Well, then it is proven. Why must I say it?
You should rejoice to say it if your soul is truly purged of any love for hell.
They think to go like saints. I like not to spoil their names.
Look you, sir. Your soul alone is the issue here, mister. And you'll prove its whiteness, or you cannot live in a Christian country. Will you now tell me what persons conspired with you in the devil's company?
I speak my own sins. I cannot judge another. I have no tongue for it.
Excellency, it is enough he confess himself. Let him sign it. Let him sign it!
Waiting me! It will strike the village that Proctor confess. I beg you, let him sign it. The sun is up.
Come then. Sign your testimony. Come, man, sign it.
You have all witnessed it, but more is needed.
Do you sport with me? I will have your confession in my hand, or it is no confession, mister.
Praise be to God.
If you please, sir.
I have confessed myself. God does not need my name nailed upon the church. God sees my name. God knows how black my sins are. It is enough.
Mr. Proctor.
I have 3 children. How may I teach them to walk like men in the world when I have sold my friends?
You have not sold out your
I blackened
friends.
all of them when this is nailed to the church. The very day they hang for silence.
Mr. Proctor, I must have good and legal proof.
You are the High Court. Your word is good enough. Tell them I confessed myself. Say that Proctor broke to his knees and wept like a child. Say what you will. But my name I cannot.
Why, Mr. Proctor, why?
Because it is my name! Because I cannot have another in my life! consign myself to lies! Because I'm not worth the dust on the feet of them that hang. I have given you my soul. Leave me my name.
I will not deal in lies, mister. I will have your confession in my hand, or I cannot keep you from the rope. Which way do you go, mister? Marshal! Proctor! Proctor!
You will hang, you cannot!
I can! For now I do think I see some shred of goodness in John Proctor. Not enough to weave a banner with, but quite enough to keep it from such dogs.
Who waits for these? Wait for corruption!
Who let you fear nothing? Another judgment awaits us all.
Hang them high over the town!
Give them no tear. Tears pleasure them. Show honor now, show stony heart and sink them with it.
Speak with him, Goody Proctor! There is yet time!
But plead with him! It is pride, it is vanity would profit him to bleed. Shall the dust praise him? Shall the worms declare his truth? Go to him, take his shame away!
Ye have his goodness now. God forbid I take it from him.